Hi and welcome back to Slowpoke Racing with the Ultimate Racing League. You may have just seen a very short 2-3 second video. I apologise for that. There were some settings that I'd not started, so therefore I started to broadcast before I've got those settings. So sorry about that. This is race 2 of the 3 at Trial Mountain in USA. This is round 7 of the btcc challenge. As I say, it's race 2. It's another 20 minutes, soft tyres only, no pit stop scheduled, sprint race. We've just had a cracking first race, so we could get this one underway. Just before I do that, let's just say, if you think you can do better or you just fancy getting involved, have a look for us on Facebook for the Ultimate Racing League. Sign up and hopefully we can see you on track. Also, if you are enjoying these races, remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can see future races. Anyway, enough of that. Let's crack on. We'll have a rundown of the grid. The places are from the positions finished in race 1. So we've got Neil Farmack in pole position. We've got Woody in second, Smoky Tom in third, the usual 3. We've got Braggy in 4th, Potsy 5th. He had a great first race. So well done Potsy in 5th. We've got Stealth in 6th, another good race for Stealth. Asbo 7th, Viking Daddy 8th, Graham in 9th, Sideways in 10th, Slowpoke 11th, Firepower 12th, 13th is Biggie and 14th is Smurf. So we'll go back up to the front. We should get this race started. No, my buzzer doesn't want to work. We should just get this race started anyway. Lights out and we are away. Another great start from Woody there. Woody is lightning quick in that Corvette off the start. The NSX not so quick, which is why it seems to be always Woody taking the lead away from Neil. And Neil playing catch up right from the start. Smoky Tom in 3rd still, Braggy 4th, Potsy 5th, Viking Daddy 6th. We've got Asbo, sorry, Viking Graham, it's all changing now. So Potsy 5th, Graham now to 6th. He's swapping with Viking Daddy. Asbo into 8th. We've got Slowpoke and Stealth having a battle there. Just making sure everybody's got through. Oh, Firepower's dropped down. Why did Firepower drop down? Firepower now taking up the 14th spot just behind his teammate. So let's just go up through the pack. So we've got Sideways George trying to put a bit of pressure on Biggie. We've got Slowpoke and Stealth in there as well as they all take this left-hander entering this short chicane. Slowpoke in 9th. Putting under pressure from Stealth. Let's just have a look behind these guys. Biggie, Biggie getting on the grass there. Managing to keep straight though, keep going. I think this is where the battle seems to be very early on. So as we come to the start finish line to finish the first lap, everybody's round. So let's just go up to the leaders then. So Woody still out in front from Neil Farmack. I'm sure Woody will be looking to take a win from this race. He just missed out in the first race. There must have been a mistake which gave him a 1 second penalty that allowed Neil and Smokey through, but Woody managed to nick the 2nd spot from Smokey in that first race. Smokey I'm sure will be determined to get himself into that first or second spot. These two guys are in a fight for second spot in the league. So let's just go down. Braggy having a good race today. He's in fourth. He's been chased by Potsy. Potsy having a much better week this week. We've got Viking Daddy in sixth. And just behind Viking Daddy, we can see we've got Graham, Asbo, Slowpoke. These three having their own little battle here. Let's go on board with Asbo. So we've got Graham in front, we've got Slowpoke, Stealth just behind. Don't want to make any errors. He's got some defending to do as well as trying to get his way past Graham. Oh, now then, he's getting close enough. Will he be able to make a move on Graham? On the start finish straight. He's not really being challenged at the minute by a Slowpoke. He's definitely in the slipstream. Will he have a look? Oh, I think he's just had to ease off and sit there. Oh, Graham having a bit of a wobble there. That's allowed. That's supposed to get even closer as he enters the short tunnel for the left-hander. It looks like Viking Daddy's picked up a penalty there. That's for track limits. I'm just going to stay with Asbo and Graham for a second, because these two are having a fantastic battle. Slowpoke's getting a bit closer now. He's got Stealth behind him. Now as they go onto this long straight, McLaren is quick in a straight line. Can Slowpoke get close enough to make a move? Does it look like he can? Slowpoke pulling to the left slightly to try and take that inside line. Oh, and Stealth going alongside him. Seems to be a good battle going on here. There's about 6 cars involved in this one. You can just see we've got Graham in 7th, Potsy in 6th, and Viking Daddy in 5th. All Viking Daddy's going to have to serve his penalty, so how many cars is he going to allow through? Potsy will definitely take that 5th spot away from him. You could just see in the background there Graham having a quick look on the inside there of Potsy. Couldn't get close enough though. So let's just have a look. So Potsy should go through to take 5th, he does. Now Graham has managed to nick that 6th spot as well from Viking Daddy. That's dropped him down to 7th. He's now going to be under a bit of pressure from Asbo, although I'm sure Viking Daddy will want to take them spots back. Oh, Asbo again. Track limits. Getting himself a half-second penalty. Got Slowpoke in 9th. He's in there as well. Stealth in 10th. All these guys swapping positions very quickly. Stealth trying to go around the outside of Slowpoke there. He will have the inside as we go into this left hand. No, he's up to drop behind. All the while this is giving Sideways George a chance to catch up to the back of Stealth. I'm sure Stealth is going to be conscious of that. He's trying to take them spots away from Slowpoke, but he's now got Sideways to contend with as well. As they come to the bottom of the hill, it's going to be hard on the brakes of the left-hander. Everybody through. Oh, it looked like Viking Daddy's. What's happened to Viking Daddy? Let's just go back and see. So we're in the tunnel. He's got Asbo behind. Asbo looks like he's going to be making a move on the inside. No, Viking Daddy's cut him off. Oh, was it with a bit of a door bashing with Graham there? Graham's carried on. It doesn't look like he got affected by it. I think Viking Daddy got more affected. He's lost quite a few spaces because of it. Now dropped all the way down to 10th. I'm not sure if he took a bit of responsibility for a bump there and just eased off to not cause any more accidents. If he does, well done Viking Daddy for that. Well, that has cost him quite a few spaces now. So he's got Stealth has nicked a spot from him, Slowpoke has nicked a spot from him. So Asbo's going to serve his penalty. Can Slowpoke take that 7th spot? Yes he can. Asbo now dropped down to 9th as Stealth has sneaked through as well. I'm just looking at the map. We've got Woody, Neil and Smokey a long way out in front. We'll just quickly go up and have a quick look, although this is where the battle seems to be in the middle of the pack. Ooh, Woody getting a bit out of shape there. That's allowed Neil through. Let's just go back and have a look at that. So Woody's coming out from the tunnel. Neil all over the back of him, trying to force a mistake, and I think that's exactly what's happened there. Yeah, I think Woody's just got on the power a bit too early there and lost the back end slightly. So Neil manages to push his way to the front, and now Smoky Tom's having a nibble at Woody as well. So we're on board with Woody. He's got Neil in front of him. Is he going to be able to make a move as we come to the bottom of this hill? Smokey's going to have a look as well, I think. Oh, Woody very late on the brakes there, trying to get round there. And manages to make it stick, so he's just got himself in front there. That's left Neil and Smokey battling it out. Neil managed to keep Smokey behind him. So Woody's now nicked the lead again. That was a great move there. Very late on the brakes. But now he's got some defending of his own to do. I'm sure Neil will want to get that spot back. Although he's won the championship, he's not one to sit back and just let everybody else race away while he has a casual drive around. Oh, Woody getting a bit twitchy around the back there. Going to drop back down and see what's going on mid-table. So Potsy now challenging Braggy for 4th. Don't think he's going to get quite close enough. We've had 10 minutes now of this race and we're just starting lap 6. So Braggy and Potsy, they're 4th and 5th. Slowpoke in 6th now, got Graham all over him in 7th. A better race for Slowpoke. First race ended up right at the back after a bit of a moment. Managing to keep it on the track this time. He's on to defend from Graham. Stealth has dropped back just a little bit now into 8th. He's got Asbo all over him, but Asbo with another half-second penalty. He's collected on today. Sideways putting a challenge in on Asbo. And Sideways managed to get his nose in front. Oh no, Asbo's fighting back. It's side by side through the tunnel and down the hill. So Asbo just slightly in front there as we come to the turn. He's got the inside line as well. It's a case of who's braver on the brakes there, and I think it was Asbo. Oh no, Sideways looking for that cutback. Some good racing from these two. Although I'm sure Sideways will be looking and seeing the half-second penalty that Asbo's got to serve, so all he's got to do is stick with him, and he will take that spot away from him. You can see the bar starting to fill up. When it hits solid yellow, that's when the brakes are slammed on for Asbo. Only half a second, but by the time you get back up to speed, it equates to about a whole second. So I'm sure Sideways will nick that spot now from him. So penalty served. Oh no, Sideways couldn't quite get close enough. Well, I'm not sure what happened to Sideways there. He was right at the back of Asbo. As Asbo served his penalty, I thought for sure he would overtake him. We'll just go back down the pack. We've got Biggie in 11th, Viking Daddy down in 12th now. Seems to be struggling this race. He's on his own though. He's under no pressure. He's just got to keep it together. And then we've got the two teammates of Smurf and Firepower. Firepower must have come off at some point to be that far back. That's unlucky, Firepower. He doesn't seem to be enjoying this track at all this week. The tyres don't look too bad, although the front right is taking a bit of a pounding, but then again that is the same for most of the guys. So Biggie and Sideways now. Sideways having a battle with Asbo early. He's now getting challenged by Biggie. Biggie seems to be, he's got himself into 10th. Seems to be slightly better than his favourite team, Burnley. Although I'm sure he's not worrying too much about them at the minute and concentrating more on his own situation. Got himself up into 10th there, just behind his teammate. Stealth in 8th. Then we've got Slowpoke and Graham having a right good fight now. Graham in the slipstream there, look. Slowpoke trying to shake it. So as they're coming up almost side by side, I think Graham's going to just ease off there as they come into this left then right. It's a very fast couple of turns, very easy to get on the grass, as Asbo's found out a couple of times. Through the left-hander in the tunnel, and then a tight right. And it looks like Braggy and Potsy having a bit of a battle there. That's allowed Slowpoke to catch up to the back of Potsy now. So we've got these, 5 cars now, all having their own little fight. Let's just see if Slowpoke can get onto the back of Potsy and possibly make a move on him. Potsy is in the slipstream of Braggy. The Ferrari is quick anyway. Potsy then, right on the back of Braggy. He does have a look, he's pulled alongside. He is on the outside though, Braggy on the inside line. Again, who's bravest on the brakes? Looks like Slowpoke's trying to nick that spot from Potsy as well down the inside. Can't quite do it. Potsy holding on to 5th. There's some good racing going on between these guys tonight. So we've got Braggy, Potsy and Slowpoke having a fight for 4th, 5th and 6th. Just behind them we've got Graham and Stealth in 7th and 8th, not too far away. We've got 4 minutes of this race left. As you see, oh, Graham getting a bit out of sorts there. Keeps going though. You can see Graham's front right tyre taking a pounding. This track seems to be taking it out on the front rights of most of the cars. Stealth just tucking in behind Graham there. So as we go further back, we've got Asbo and Biggie, and then in the distance we can see Sideways. We've got Viking Daddy in 12th, a long way back there. Oh, what's happened? We've had a is that Braggy? Oh, it's Braggy. Braggy's had a bit of a moment there. Let's have a look. He's currently in 4th. Has he taken a bit too much of that curb? He has. Did you see the front wheels just lift up there? pushes him left onto the grass, and then you're kissing barrier. That's unfortunate for Braggy. That's cost him a lot of spaces. He was having a great race in 4th, all the way back down out to 10th, no 11th. Oh, that's unlucky, Braggy. He'll be kicking himself for that one. He'll be kicking himself for that, I'm sure. So let's just go up then. So we've got Biggie and Asbo battling it out as they usually do, sideways, just behind those. Stealth with a half-second penalty in 7th. Graham and Slowpoke still battling. A little bit of breathing space now. Slowpoke in 5th. He's putting the pressure on Potsy. He's having a look down the inside. It looks like Potsy's closed the door on him. He has. That's good defending from Potsy. Potsy will want to keep hold of that 4th spot. That will give him some good points. Graham now getting ever close to the back of Slowpoke again. We've got just about 2 minutes of this race left. We'll just have a look up at the leaders. You're not really following these guys. It's the battle seems to be mid-table. So Neil out in front, Woody in 2nd, Smoky Tom 3rd. As I say, it seems to be a usual pattern. Oh, Neil went very wide then. Let's just have a look. He's got himself on the grass. Wow, he's really gone right and managed to keep it going and stay in front. So that's some fantastic control there from Neil. I'm sure if that were me, I'd have been spinning around for half a dozen times before I ended up facing the wrong way. But well done, Neil. Although he has got Woody all over him. Woody taking the inside line and managing to nick that number 1 spot. So as they enter the long straight tunnel, Woody 1, Neil 2, Smoky 3. Smoky definitely in the slipstream there of Neil. But can he get close enough to make a move on him? Does it look like they're going to be? Woody's still going to be in 1st spot round the left-hander. Yep. I think Neil's going to have, he's going to be concentrating more on keeping Smoky Tom behind him than trying to take anything away from Woody in this race. I think he's just going to rely on Woody to try and make a mistake. So we're just going to stay with these guys now as we have less than 20 seconds to go now. Could this be Woody's first win of the day? It's looking very likely. All 3 around, so that's Woody in 1st, Neil 2nd, Smoky 3rd as they approach the start-finish line. And it is a win for Woody. Neil 2nd, Smoky 3rd. That's well done, guys. Potsy's managing to stay in 4th. We've got Slowpoke in 5th, being challenged by Graham. Could this be another almost photo finish for Graham? So Potsy 4th, Slowpoke and Graham 5th and 6th. Stealth, good race from Stealth in 7th. We've got Braggy in 8th, Sideways 9th, Biggie 10th, Asbo 11th, Viking Daddy 12th. And then we've got the 2 Jags of Smurf and Firepower bringing up 13 and 14th. They've not enjoyed this track at all, the Jags. I'm sure they'll be looking forward to next week at Big Willow. I do know that's a favourite of Firepower's. So that was race 2. I hope you can join me for race 3. It is going to be the endurance race. The 30 minutes, there will be a required pit stop. So as I say, hopefully you can join me for that. And I shall